So we just ran this in the previous video and it all running correctly using an infinite loop here to continuously get readings and read in stuff from the microbit. Otherwise you just run through the program once, you get one reading and you'd be, that'd be it. And it would be great. Well, there's cases where that might be needed. But okay, so what we want to do next is to print our data and see what's actually coming through here. So let's go here to print and put my print statement around here and run our code. And we can see we're getting something in here, b-20, a load of spaces, \r, \n. Whoa, what's going on here with this? There's a 20 in there. I wonder, is that, my microbit is showing a 20. Maybe that's the temperature. Oh, let's see. So the microbit's gone at 21. Oh, 21. Cool. 23 gone up to there now. So that number there is our actual temperature. But we have this other funny stuff with it, and that's obviously a bit of a problem. So it looks good, but what is the problem? So besides the 21 temperature value, we're getting a lot of info we're not interested in. That is this b colon \r \n and colon and our quote, etc. We're printing the data. We can't do anything with it. To be able to use and manipulate the data come in, we need to store it somewhere, and this is where a variable comes in. And then if we store this in a variable, we might be able to clean some of this stuff up. So let's store it in a variable. And we'll get rid of the print statement for the moment. I'm just going to go data is equal to, that's still working there reading. So data is equal to, rid of that last quote. Okay, so that's stored in a variable now. Great. And I could do the same thing here now, print data. And we will get, it's doing the same thing again, because basically we're just printing that. That's fine. Now we want to jump on here and we want to do some cleaning of the data. So doing some cleaning of the data, we're going to use the replace method. And we've got quite a bit of stuff to replace. We want to replace whatever old value, say for example b, with the new value which is just blank, get rid of it. And so let's do that. So we've got a good bit of stuff to clean up. We've got to clean up, so data.replace, first thing is b, blank space. So let's do that. Let's print it straight away now to make sure that that's working okay. And type we've got an error here. So what's going on there? And Sarah, Rebecca, is that where you've got an error? No, you might be okay. So in here in this, and get rid of that. The old value is being replaced. So we've got an error, and you can see it down here in these notes. The error here is a bytes-like object is required, not a string. So a bytes-like object is required, not a string. So what we do to get around this? Well, quite simply, what's happening is you're reading in the data, but if we're going to start replacing stuff, we need to convert it to a string. So we need to convert it to a string. To do that, we just cast it to a string by going str around the start here, around this, and save, run it, and so, well, the b seems to be still there, so I don't know why it hasn't got rid of it. B there, so let's stop it. Let's run that again. And I'm not sure what's going on there. The b should be disappearing. So let's have a look here again. What am I supposed to use? Okay, interesting. I'll come back to you in a moment because I've got the same as the notes here, exactly the same. The b is disappearing, but for some reason it's not disappearing. And what I want to do, I want to overwrite my original variable. Of course, that's what you got to do. You've got to overwrite your original one. So save that now, and b is definitely going to be gone. here now. Look at it, it's gone. And so very quickly, just copy this line now. Make sure you stop the program from running. Copy this line, and I'm going to get rid of any blank spaces or quotes. I think it might be next, the quote in there. I'm going to get rid of any blank spaces. Let's run that now and see what's happening. So now we're down to 20 \r \n, and this one is a really funny one to get rid of, because if I just go \r, for example here, my keyboard has gone crazy here, giving me errors. If I go \r here now, I'm going to get something funny happening. So it's done nothing. So what I need to do is go double \r, because \r on its own is an escape character. It won't get rid of it. And now that got rid of the \r, and let's go once more. Oh, wrong one. Want it up here. We're going to go \n, and I'm going to do this on purpose to show you that I won't get rid of the \n. You need to put in another / there, and my keyboard is really letting me down. Another \. Oh, just look at that. I'm clicking in here. Press stop, run it again, and now we've got rid of the \n, and so we've got what looks to be a number coming in, even though it is a string as it stands. So see you in the next video to see what we do next.